Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we're gonna do a running back build. Do power back. We'll do undrafted. Only 80 speed?
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
That season
Meaning
goal.
your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also...
Do 8 touchdowns. I'm gonna put it back up 6'6". Put the biggest running back ever. I'm basing this build off Mike Alstott. It's just gonna be all power, all trucking. If you don't know who Mike Alstott is, here you go.
Alstott once again puts his shoulder down and just runs flat over people. And Alstott rumbles. Oh boy! Come on and get some.
The best running fullback in the National Football League.
They need 2, 3, 4 guys to bring him down.
Bowling ball with legs. Get out of his way.
All right, we're starting out at 64 overall. Not great, but then I get on the field instantly. Can we feed ourselves the ball? We can. There we go. I just
runs over it. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Number 40.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Malcolm Jenkins on the tackle.
Throwing on second and 14. Brady. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's
get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Down, but not before they're inside down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, now go down, put a touchdown out. Look out, you won the mental battle.
Gain there makes it first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort. Throwing is Brady on third down. He's got Evans. And brought down.
That was my fault.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now they go screen. It's complete.
It's a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Fights loose. And they're able to get
the
this
first. Let's go.
The 38-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there. Second down.
The 28-yard line. He's going to...
And he'll give it here to his running back.
A
gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Buccaneers.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been
Get off of me.
So if they didn't
Let's
get
jog
there
into the
when
end
they'd
zone.
gone for it, I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling Douglas would have said.
Get out of my way.
He showed some tough run. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight. And he's in. Touchdown. This will be 3rd and 5. Man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have this across midfield. 6 on the 3rd down conversion.
Get out of my way.
And he gets gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And able to use his cards receiving for him now in the opener. And it's a first down. You cannot write
Get out of my way.
just yet. Not with this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. And now here's a carry heading left.
Right back to to him, but he pretty much had
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he gets a loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. Brings up Brady now to throw. And Evans hauls it in. Nice. Third down.
Third down and 13.
Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. And this time he's got the hook up. Come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's going to be out up around.
But now it's all for naught.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is tackled inside. So this one a victory
We didn't get the win,
for New Orleans.
but not bad for our first game.
I must say,
it was like a 64 overall.
Been too long.
You got 2 skill points available. We're gonna do all power back.
It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Carolina Panthers.
At the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and in.
Tyre Whitehead on the tackle.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Got my way.
And he's going to get this.
He's tackled.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And inside of the week, he was dominant. And they're able to get this a solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll run it on the toss. First by him near the 35. And past the... Gonna give this time to the tailback. And some room to work. And he gets it. Scrimmage the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's into the end zone. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's
a different style and a different flow.
So for Tampa Bay, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And
our break tackle's already at 89.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And they bring him to the ground just shot. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Accelerating, and off he goes.
One play at a time. Here we go.
And he's into on the tackle. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 24. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 59 yards for him on the ground. And brought down, but now a handoff here to his running back. And he will fight his way.
Make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On this day, the ground has been his.
The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys.
And he's in. Touchdown.
29-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 20. And he's into the end zone, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into
Totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bucs, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, it's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's into the end zone. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. That's caught at the 1. And he's into the end zone.
Yards on the pickup.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down and down.
Brings up 2nd and
to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. And he's into the end zone. Connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get him the ball, give him a little momentum.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay.
Good upgrade. Bruce Arians wants to talk to me. Let's see what he says. Alright, since I won't be carrying the team on the run plays, I'm going to let everybody.
EA Sports.
Bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ends here on 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And now off to the races down the right side. And maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's into the end zone. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. On their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll be
Good for him to actually go down in this spot.
yeah. And he will fight his way.
Different style and a different flow.
So for the Buccaneers, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile,
see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Green Bay Packers. Brown game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
9-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's into the end zone with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And
Made at the 12-yard line.
now they'll run it on the toss. And he's into the end zone. This time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. And he's brought down. They've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will fight his way into the end zone. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
They went 3 and out.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it. Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start.
And again this time with the tailback. Fights through and now a crease. And nothing but daylight ahead. 20, 10, and he is into the end zone.
Teammates, the worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he's into the end zone on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and
now a handoff here to his running back. Fights for it, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Thanks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in.
Go. 6 yards. And it's
going to give this time to the tailback. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. Touchdown!
Wow, I'm a beefy boy.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's into the end of this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field.
And they'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's into the end zone.
And carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Galore here, second and a few inches.
It's second and inches.
From the gun, Brady. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's Parker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He's got the first down here inside the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Going to give this time to the tailback. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Didn't call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for the Buccaneers, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year.
We'll see Teddy Bridgewater and the Carolina Panthers taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And he'll give it here to his running back. They find some open field here. And they're going to get half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
That last run found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't it?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And some room to work. And out of bounds. And that's what he did.
And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that?
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Our final
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Tampa Bay, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2.
We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Down.
And 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, Brady. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near and goal. Operating from the gun, Brady. This is caught. And they move it from the 20 to the 15.
47.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. His pass caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
He's brought down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Put it in with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And he'll give it here to his running back.
We call a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebacker.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a handoff here to his running back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play. Right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that.
3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And now running right through him. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
3rd down, as a defender, all you're thinking about is getting off the field. How do you stop this last play? But if you don't wrap up when you tackle and you play it back like this, all of a sudden he's taking it to the house, and now you're looking at each other and wondering, what did we do wrong on that play? Totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bucs, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. To go for this, 4th and goal from the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. That's caught at the 2. And pass play. 2nd and 3. Muscles by at the 25. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Different flow.
So for the Buccaneers, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Minnesota Vikings.
It's a prime example. Gotta give him strong consideration for MVP, Tom.
At the Vikings' 14-yard line.
And he's into the end zone.
Be happy with good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
To run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Charles by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Tampa Bay, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, it's going to all but eliminate them from the play.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Summer drawing to a close here in the Southeast. The roof is closed at the wondrous Mercedes-Benz Stadium due to the hot temps still outside here in downtown Atlanta. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's complete right around the 8. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's got some space here. And they're going to get this beyond the...
And it's 3rd down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. So he's in for his third score of the game, and defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time. He's out there. And he'll give it here to his running back. Uses this, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. And he'll give it here to his running back. Brushing off defenders. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bucs, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they lose their 9th game on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he will finally be in goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Trots over him. And they're able to get this one.
Big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first downs.
And he's into the end zone. Touch here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the game. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it in. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And shutting him off now open field. And he's into the end zone.
Plays are going to be the ones you focus on, and that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Buccaneers, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile,
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons there.
3rd and 2.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Punt. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin? Most times, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for the Falcons, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And the playoffs will run through their house as they'll get the week off and get set to host a divisional round game in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, I'm off to the airport. Charles will be on I-4 back to Windermere as we say so long from Tampa.
Have a nice trip. I'll be home before you even take off.
Lucky.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. We'll see Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great NFC matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence. That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's into the end zone. A handoff as they run the counter play. He'll have a first down past the 40, the 40, 30, 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the fourth quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you.
And he'll take it into the end. No trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
Wait.
Tonight, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. And the New Orleans Saints taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Here to his running back. Breaks the tackle down the alley. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. 69 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
They're setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run, running with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! And he'll give it here to his running back. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Now a second step, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
A big play there. 77 yards. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Now you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that it's demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tack up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of...
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I
think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 74. And to give this time to the tailback. A second broken tackle, weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And they do finally get him, buddy, with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's into the end unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court.
And he's into the end zone. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From New Orleans, good night, everybody.
Tonight, from CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington, it's the NFC Championship game. We'll see Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. First, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here first and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on. And he's in.
There's a little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Pushing through tacklers at the ball. No, he lost the football. But first and goal to add some extra mass. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Now a handoff here to his running back. And running with power here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there. And seconds to play. Back-to-back good plays. Have him on the move on first down. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Tackle made at
And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop. A solid stiff arm. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
15.
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And they give this time to the tailback. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Sports. Super Bowl 55.
Call me Mr. I mystify. Don't be filtered. I mystify.
Buccaneers taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, it's been 12 of the longest months ever since Super Bowl 54 took place downstate in Miami, and the world has certainly changed an awful lot in that time. But tonight, for a few hours, we bring the focus back to the greatest spectacle the sporting world has to offer. Super Bowl 55 from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, and what a matchup we have in store. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand, and Charles, we know how difficult it is to go back-to-back in the NFL. Few have succeeded in doing so, but here are the Kansas City Chiefs, champions of the AFC yet again, trying to lift that Lombardi Trophy.
Remember, this is a franchise that played in the first ever Super Bowl. Then they ended up winning Super Bowl IV, which was 50 years prior to winning Super Bowl 54. They didn't want to win another 50 years, so they went ahead and made it back this year. What a great run for this Kansas City team.
Meanwhile, the Buccaneers are back in the Super Bowl for just the second time in franchise history. I know one thing, they'd love a repeat of that first appearance.
Would they ever? That was 2003.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll work it.
You can never say what I have lost. You can never
Now a
guess
handoff
where
here to his
I've
running
been
back.
gone.
He'll get the first down and go inside the 20.
Baby, come and chase what I have in store.
They'll try to run for it on first and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone. Here's they line up 3rd and 2. And again this time to the tailback. Pushing his way through. And he'll get this. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the first down inside. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's into the
Let's get in there.
touchdown at the 44-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's tapping the goal at the 7-yard line. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's into the end zone.
Direction, so to me, that's a really important look up there on 3rd down.
Trying to regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. 20! And he's into the end zone.
This is the biggest score right there. Let's get in and put the lead up. Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
Here to his running back. And he will fight his way into the end zone. Wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And a big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.